Alright, here we are for another DDO classic video. This is just direct continuation of the previous one about the assault on the Splinterskulls. We're going into the deadly package agent of the Dargul.
There are no controls on this side of the drawbridge. You must find a way to activate the lever on the far side of the cabin.
Alright, so quickly gonna pull up the map so I know kind of what I'm looking for. And also where the collectibles are going to be that I want. Assuming there's going to be another key or something in here. Oh, longbow and arrows. I know why that's in there. There we go. I didn't need to loot that at all. There's nothing over on that side except a couple chests. Ooh, wait. Okay, hold up. We gotta check that out. I'm pretty sure... I don't know if we can even get down there because it's locked. Well, there's a gate, but maybe we can open it.
This gate is rusted shut and the lock is fused. It would take a storm giant to pry it open.
Oh, okay. So my guess is we're gonna find a storm giant. Not really. We're probably not gonna find a storm giant. But suffice to say, there's got to be a way back there because I can see it on my map. That there's stuff over there. But maybe that's just on a future run through return trip.
The hobgoblin here glances around furtively,
that's
then
the guy I'm
beckons
looking
you
for.
closer.
I wonder. Ooh, okay. Well, let's talk to this dude first. Step right there. Who are you? My friend, Chief Ungert sent me. I mean, to be honest, how do I know this is the guy I'm looking for other than the fact that it says the name over his head? But whatever. I'm a friend. He glances around nervously. Don't say that name here. If Yarkuch finds out, I'm worse than dead. Do you have the package? Yes, here it is. He reaches for the bag, then puts his hand to his forehead and grunts in pain. Are you alright? I'm fine, a headache, that's all. He grimaces again, then reaches for the bag, and then thinks of something. Listen, there's another thing you can do for me. I was hoping so, because I didn't want to just come in here and leave immediately. What is it? The Skuller's witch doctor, Zulkash, has managed to summon a terrible creature, a flesh render. He keeps it in the next room over. It's surrounded by guards, but there's a secret door in his room that leads to the room where Skullcash casts his summoning spells. There's a jewel on the wall. If you can push it, the bonds holding the flesh render will break. It'll tear the guards apart. Then go back to Kyber where it came from. Just don't get in its way. Grinning, he takes the bag from your hand. Okay, now that's just an optional, but otherwise the quest is finished. Now, is this the secret passage right here? I'm guessing so. So I think that way, there's the thing that's, yeah, there's the flesh render, and it's protected in there. So we could either pull this lever and then go in there and smash some skulls in, or we can go this way, the back way, sneak into his room, smash the crystal that's empowering that, and then release it. Also, these mentions of Kyber, I've definitely heard that plenty of times in the game. Good to know that's just a fire trap. I can use fire resistance for that in the future. But I don't really know where that is. But apparently it's where the flesh render came from. Is
The
Kyber like a
switch
name
here
of the abyss or
shines with
something?
magic. Perhaps it controls something nearby?
Okay.
You hear the sizzle of a spell lifting from the room below,
Nice.
then a
Watch the
shriek of
carnage.
fury. The flesh render is freed.
All right. Cool. See, that last one will probably die. I don't know why it's dealing poison damage, but for some reason it is. And they're just dancing down there. They're having fun. I was hoping to see him die before we got out of there, but oh well. It's fine.
The hobgoblins here do not seem hostile. In fact, their chief beckons you closer.
Ungurts looks at you grimly. Bad news, my friend. Lord Tragu made his move, but Yarkuch's brother, Zulkash, found him out. He's a witch doctor, and he smelled the treason on him with his magic. Okay, sure. What happened to him? Zulkash used his magic to make him cut his own throat, I hear. Now he's using his power on me, trying to drive me mad. His sorcery is like a splinter in my mind. Whenever I try to sleep, I see his eyes, his burning eyes. You'll have to stop him, kill him, and smash his totem. After that, we'll finally be able to make our final attack. Where do I find Zulkash? Go to the room where you met Lord Tragu. There are 2 passages as you enter. Take the one on the right. It leads to Zulkash's worship hall. Right, where the flesh render was. Sounds straightforward enough.
You have found the mouth of Splinterskull. The shouts of hobgoblins echo from within.
Wait, so when I pull up the quest on the wiki, it shows me the original map. Do I have to go all the way through the whole thing again? I mean, sure. I thought maybe it was just going to take me all the way to the other part, but also there's not a second map on the wiki page, so maybe we don't even have to. Maybe it's literally just running the whole dungeon again. Okay, sure. Muckbane ready. Make your way to Splinterskull's inner stronghold. So yeah, it seems like we do just have to beeline it to get there. And then if you really want to get these collectibles, you gotta go a little out of your way, but they're there every time, so... And I do want the collectibles. I'm actually using collectibles on this character more than I am on other characters. I should look into buying the level 4 augments and then start buying some random ones, because I have definitely been using my level 1 ones a lot. The downside is, like, if I go for rubies, then there's a chance that I'll get a bunch of spell power stuff that's literally useless to me and probably hard to sell in the auction house. So I probably don't want to buy the rubies. I guess I think that when it comes to the blue ones, might be good. Surely there's nothing here this time if there wasn't last time, but we're gonna look anyway. The sapphires, I think that there's some sapphires that are just like not relevant. Well, they're not, it's not that they're not relevant for me, but they're relatively new, so maybe I don't want them. Mostly I've been using protection and natural armor, but if I get defense, which increases PRR. There's at least a chest over here. And then there's the topazes, which I guess they can at least give me they give elemental resists, but I don't know if the level 4 ones will include spell focuses, so which would be useless to me. But at least those ones I think I would probably be able to sell in the auction house without too much trouble, because I think spell focus is something a lot of people want. Though granted, they probably can also just get better spell focus now. Spell focus used to be, as I remember, not. Oh my gosh, I'm running the wrong way. As someone who used to play, or primarily has played a wizard a lot in the past, spell focus used to be kind of hard to get. And having that on augments was actually really useful. And then when it comes to the diamonds, I need the relevant attributes. Like, I'm usually looking for very specific ones. But I don't know.
Not all of Whisperdoom's offspring are destroyed after all. Zulkash must have been breeding these freaks with his magic. Destroy them!
Well, that's not good. Okay, now we have an option to kill Whisperdoom's offspring. So now we're gonna definitely want to check out these side passages. I don't see anything in the northeast area on the map, but that's probably just because there's no collectible. There might still be some of these spiders, but we'll go around the other way. Hopefully be more likely to find. Yeah, those can't be Whisperdoom's offspring. These are all different types of spiders. Okay, we got a glass spider here. We're about to run past the guards at the top. My hire's really going to try and run around the other way. I think she got aggroed by these guys and she was trying to run all the way around. She would have just gone running through the gauntlet of traps. Dokes. 4 left. No, the other 4 are probably in the northeast corner. The question is, do I care enough about that last collectible and chest to go through the traps? I think on normal, probably yeah, because traps are not that bad on normal. Probably on elite, I might care more. I might
The
respect
lock on
them
the
more.
door is broken. You no longer need the key to pass through.
Yeah, I guess let's go this way first. Oh, right, there's 2 collectibles this way. There's even more worth going to then. These guys are all gonna get in the trap. Those other guys are all standing in the trap. They just got obliterated. So funny. Such a tiny amount of damage on normal. But as I've discussed before, I guess the only point of doing it on normal, the only point of the traps on normal is to just show you where the traps are. So that when you rerun on harder difficulties, when it actually has dangerous amounts of damage, that you can preemptively avoid them. Which is kind of a weird mechanic. Why are there only 3? It says I still need 3 more offspring. I guess I didn't go this way yet. Not on this run, so we'll look there. Huh. It says slay Whisper Doom's offspring. Oh, maybe they're in the main... Hold up. Maybe they're hidden in that main area here. They're like in one of these side passages. This is probably not worth it, but like I feel like I wanna know where they're at because they were not in the obvious places. I looked in all the side passages here. If they're in this area, then there's nothing I can do. Well, I mean, I should try it because maybe there'll be something like, oh yeah, you can just go through it now. No, I didn't think so. Okay. I guess I'll go check out this place, and then I'll check out this place, because this place is trapped. Okay, there's a warg here. I guess I should check out the shrine, too. It's possible that they got into the shrine area that I never came into. Oh, doesn't appear to be. Hello, spiders. Anybody home? Nope. Okay. Well, shoot. Alright, so I'm gonna sort of wander back there again, but I'm gonna look at the wiki while I'm doing it. Actually, here, I should stop right here and take a quick look. It says... the glass spiders are found in the hallway after the central chamber. The spider caves around the loop and in the passages to the inner stronghold. Be careful fighting around the locked door. If you pass the threshold going after a glass... Oh, got it. They're saying that I should be careful around here because if I go this way before I get the last of the glass spiders, then it won't count. But my guess is that they're just like hidden and I missed them somehow. Like maybe they were patrolling in circles. Maybe they're actually in this shrine area because I didn't go there. Let's check that out. Unless they died to misadventure, like they also spawned on a trap. We'll check out the shrine, and if we don't find them, then we'll just leave and we'll just give up on it. Because I've already been spending an unnecessary amount of time on this objective. Yeah, they don't appear to be in here. Who knows? Maybe they're just respawning. Did I not go in the... Yeah, I went in every corner. I went in every one. Whatever. I'll just give up on that. It's just an optional. Doesn't really matter.
Your party has reached the inner stronghold. You hear hobgoblin voices beyond the stronghold door.
They were...
Guards must
Never
be
mind.
ready for you. Whisperdoom's offspring are destroyed at last.
Wow. So it finished the quest, but I still got the objective, so it didn't matter. I did not think they would be in this area, but okay. That was a waste of time. Alright, so now we gotta go to the same area we were just at. The gate's already down. The chest is still there, but it's open. There's nothing over here. I'm assuming we still can't get through that portcullis over there. It's probably going to be unlocked through some other means. Maybe it's just a strength check. And you just need to have the strength of a storm giant. If that was the case, it would have just said you have insufficient strength. Whenever I tried to open it. Instead they just say it's locked or you can't get in. So who knows? Alright, so we can go through this shortcut or actually, I don't think this will take us. I mean, we got the fire traps again. But I don't think that we can actually get in there from this way, right? When we came before, there was just... Yeah.
Someone already engaged this lever.
Yeah, us. But we can just take a little look-see and see what's down there before we go in ourselves. Okay, there's a lever.
The magical field in the room beyond is no more. The flesh render that was bound there before is gone.
Well, naturally. I wonder what would happen if we came in here, instead of pulling the lever, if we had just come in and killed the guys ourselves. Maybe if we did that, then whenever we came in here again, we would have to fight the flesh render. But, okay. Dude's not in here. We gotta destroy the totem. Slay Zulkash and destroy the totem. Okay, I think both these are just looping around. Now the wiki has images of exactly what we're supposed to do with these color wheels. But I want to find how I'm supposed to figure this out first. My guess is the entrance over there has images. I think that's already on the right one. Okay. Maybe we're just supposed to take note of it or something. Wait, what color is this? This is red. Okay, the red one does need to be turned. I think that's right. So yeah, my guess is they will have the symbols by the entrance to this gate over here.
This doorway
Yeah.
radiates magic and danger. Perhaps the hieroglyphs around it hint at a way through.
Alright, so without looking at the wiki, we've got this funky symbol and then this one. Let's see if I can remember those. I mean, this one's pretty distinctive. This one looks a lot like the other ones. But I think I can probably remember that. What's this way? Oh, it's a shrine. Yeah, okay. The blue one was, yeah, definitely the blue one was this symbol right there. And then the other symbol was this. I mean, those are also witch doctors, but okay. We hear a click. Okay, sounded like the gate just opened. I don't think there's anything in here. Okay. Alright. I think this is going to be his chambers. Wait, what? Can we not... Did we not get it? Maybe we were supposed to turn this. Okay, so the purple one is a different symbol on the wiki than it has here. Okay, let's go back to that one anyway. Let's fix that. Because the purple one I didn't move at all. That's because I'm looking at the image on the wiki, and the image on the wiki apparently is wrong. Maybe they changed it at some point, or maybe there's some degree of randomization, like, and that's just like the most typical solution or something. There we go. Yeah, that should be it. Yeah, we're good. Okay.
A deep, sonorous voice echoes deep within this chamber. Atop the dais stands the Splinterskull totem, shining like the fires at Fernia. It must be destroyed. Zulkash dies with the Devourer's name on his lips. As he falls, a key and a sheaf of notes. Zulkash's notes speak of his attempts to control an elemental trapped in a water-filled cavern.
Hey, that's that other direction. Oh wait, we gotta destroy the
Splinterskull totem collapses into rubble. You feel the Fane's aura of evil dwindle away.
Cool. And then find a way into the Elemental's cave. Okay. Well, I know that is almost certainly this thing down here, right? Now, we didn't go the other direction, so, like, we didn't go this way at all. So, I think we just have to get that optional, we should just explore that way. But while I'm running over there, I will try to look at the wiki so I'm not wasting too much time on this. Because I'm sure the wiki explains how to get the optional. He drops the key to the elemental cave. Oh, the key just opens that. Okay, and it also dropped 2 potions of water breathing. How convenient. Okay, cool. So I think we don't want to actually go that other way yet. We just want to turn and go back to the entrance, I guess. This is, I guess, where D-Door would be very useful. But we don't have access to that kind of stuff. I guess if you were doing this at level 7, a wizard would have access to D-Door. I wonder if at the time when they added this, they were deliberately trying to add stuff to the game that made D-Door a useful spell.
From beyond the gate, you hear grinding stones and a shouting, furious voice.
We'll just make optionals that require you to go back to the quest start. Honestly, not a bad idea. Sure is a long swim.
The sounds echo in this cave like an enraged landslide.
There's also a wizard spell that gives you like a swim speed and stuff too, I believe. So, oh, that would have been useful. Okay, here's some elementals. There's a mushroom over there that I definitely want.
The elemental's
Okay.
death shout shakes the stone beneath you, but it also holds a note of relief. The monster is free from Zulkash's prison.
There we go. You'd think that they would like have a cool reward there or something, but it's literally just an optional chest with some XP. All right, so now we have 2 quests left.
The hobgoblins here do not seem hostile. In fact, their chief beckons you closer.
I think the 6 I'm free of the witch doctor's magic. Good work. You've done better than I could have hoped. Without Whisper Doom and Zulkash to aid them, the hobgoblins of Splinterskull are ready to be smashed. Time to finish them, and one last task for you. What say you? Are you ready to end this game? All right, I'm ready. Let's finish this. Yar, I like you. You've got bile in your guts. All right, here's what you do. I'm sending my troops on a diversion to draw some of Yarkuch's men away. That'll be your chance. Break into his inner holding. It's the left branch after the drawbridge, and put an end to the maggot. Death to Splinterskull. Won't he be defended? Sure he will. His war masters will be near him. Gnarl and Krug, they're called. Stinking sewer rats, both of them. But good fighters, too. They'll keep the keys to his throne room, and it'll be like Yarkuch to have a couple more dirty tricks we don't know about. So watch yourself, and make me proud. Okay. They'll keep the keys to the throne... Wait. They keep the keys to the throne room, and it'd be like Yarkuch to have a couple more dirty tricks. So basically, I think that means expect traps, and we need to get the keys off of some other dudes first. Okay. Now, he says this is the last move, but again, because it says this explores both the dungeons, there's actually going to be split into 2 quests. So even though this is technically a 10 quest chain, a lot of these are so short, or literally it's just run through the dungeon again.
You have found the mouth of Splinterskull. The shouts of hobgoblins echo from within.
So it's not really that long. But as I was saying before, it's kind of like hour and a half, 2 hours or whatever to get everything that you need to do the whole thing, but also to collect all these collectibles. Definitely faster if you don't bother with the collectibles, but collectibles are useful, I think. Well, I understand they're also used in canned crafting, which I've done basically none of. But I have level 100 crafting on my main only because I spent most of a life disenchanting or whatever all my random loot that I don't want. The only objective in this quest is get to the entrance of Splinterskull Stronghold. This also might be a good chain to like try and do Reaper stuff on to get like Reaper XP, because you can just go straight through it and avoid most encounters, probably. In which case you don't have to encounter a lot of Reapers. I just missed that vase twice. I mean, you probably don't want to be doing Reaper 10, but... Hold on. I need to refer back to my map quickly. Yeah, this is the way that just has a chest, but I mean, we're already over here, so might as well. I really want to see them have, like, some sort of follow-up on the little thing they were doing with the prisoner, but I think that ship has sailed. Like, we're well past a point where they're gonna revisit that anymore. I think it was just the zombie and then the skeleton, and then that's it. A revenant would make sense, I guess, since the guy died a tortured death. But I guess it wasn't like a brutal death. He just was like... Well, yeah, he died of scorpion venom. Dang it. Wrong way. We want to go this way. Nope, we want to go this way. Remember when I said that you run this enough, you know your way around everywhere? Even still, I'm getting myself lost. I should also look up and see what sort of collectibles you get from these, because it's possible that even though there's lots of collectibles, that the specific items you're likely to get from these are not actually that useful for the things that I'm wanting to use them for. I've not really been paying any attention to that. I just pick up all the stuff and figure, I'll find a use for it later.
Through the smoky haze, you glimpse the ogre Mourge, one of Darkish's war masters. War Master Mourge collapses in bloody heat.
Cool. That ogre had an amulet of the Archbishop. Whatever that is. He had one. It is kind of funny sometimes, the collectibles that things end up having. A lot of the time, it makes relative sense, but... not always. I just saw another Black Widow, which suggests that Whisper Doom has still got some eggs stowed away somewhere. Or at least we didn't get all of them the first time. Obviously, I know these are just respawns that are here every time, but like, story-wise, you would think that once we've driven off Whisper Doom, we wouldn't encounter it again. I'm starting to think maybe I was wrong though about doing this the quest where we kill Whisper Doom. We encountered it, but I think we revisited maybe at a later moment. Because I remember doing a quest where there's like a big cave complex, and we have to like hunt down Whisper Doom inside of it or something like that. And yes, I am taking the scenic route again just to get all these collectibles. those last two in the center. In here. And then we'll move on. I bet that if you just go straight through and you don't care about the collectibles, it maybe takes half the time. If I assume that, since I've been trying to go for the collectibles every time, if I assume that that halves the time, then maybe you can get through all these in an hour. Oh, that was... Oh! Well, that's how I know I went the wrong way. I was thinking to go straight, but I wanted to go straight this way.
The lock on the door is broken. You no longer need the key to pass through.
Scroll of Doom. And did not go in my bags, so I probably gotta get rid of these arrows. And I probably don't actually want the scroll either. It's probably one of my least valuable items. Ooh, I got a Diamond of Constitution from a chest. That's cool. These two were ones that I bought and I'm holding on to for the future. But that's cool. I don't think I need these water-breathing
Your
pushes
party
either.
has reached the inner stronghold. You hear hobgoblin voices beyond the stronghold door. The guards must be ready for you.
Awesome. Let them be ready. I'm pulling up the map again, because this time there's a bunch of traps I think I need to watch out for. I feel like since we already unlocked the side passage over to the elementals, it might be worth checking out over there. I know it's going to be another detour, but there's a thing back up. Yeah. The gate? The gate is up, though. Will it be unlocked? No, it's not. Okay. That saves us some time, I suppose. These are arrows I don't need. Those are the 10 arrows that I got. That's what I thought I threw away already. Pinches of bull dung. Yeah, I don't want that. I don't need this longbow. I don't know about this grimoire. I feel like that's useful. Oh, I was trying to tell my Highland to come, but she's stuck on something. I'm just drink this potion. Don't need these healers kits. I'm trying to clean my bag though, because I know we're gonna find more chests and I don't want to have full bags when that happens. I don't think there's any reason to go that way again, except there is one collectible that I think I want to grab from that bookcase. But fortunately, it's relatively close. We don't have to go like all the way through the back chambers or something to get it. You have to do, like, if you wanted to get
Voices
conquest
chant from the
bonus.
direction of Zulkash's fane, where all now should be still.
Okay. Oh, are we maybe gonna have to come this way anyway to get the... Oh, okay. I'm glad I came this way
Shaman
anyway.
still skulls within Zulkash's fane. He's trying to reclaim it for the chief. They must be stopped.
Okay, cool. I came here for this. Try to slay shamans trying to reclaim his fane, which would be his like they want to be the new witch doctor basically, or the new shaman, the new magic dude doing curses and other dark magic or whatever for the hobgoblin, for the Splinterskulls. Oh, really? I gotta solve this again? Okay. It's the same solution. I thought it would still be just unlocked, but I guess they relocked it. Pretty sure we're looking at this one. I think that's the one. Okay. My guess is there's two more in there because we need to get 6. There's going to be one in each corner, and then 2 more actually in the chamber. I think if I click on this and I'm gonna see if I can make it turn the opposite way, actually. I think someone told me that you can do... Nope. Turns the same way either way. Anyway, I think that was it. It says there's 3 left. Maybe the other ones are elsewhere, but we made it in. There's got to be at least one of them in here. Yeah. Oh, there's 3. Okay, we're good. Oh, that was a weird charge. Like, ran in a circle. Like I was charging, and then as I was charging, it was moving.
The shamans are dead. Zulkash's fane will not be reclaimed.
Okay. The totem is gone, so that's good. And so is the chest, so that's not good. My mouse is feeling weird for some reason. Like the DPI settings changed. Alright. Well, I don't know if that was worth it, but it was an optional. Made this trip over here feel a little bit more worth it, I guess. Definitely made it take longer. But we got a little consolation prize for killing all the things. And it moved us closer to conquest. Which we might still be able to get now, actually. Oh. Protection from fire. That'd be useful if I went that way, but I'm not going to bother. I mean, I'll open the door just in case we get like a thing for secret door discovered. Nah. And just discovering it was enough. Okay. So we got to get the keys from the 2 guys in the side passages up ahead. Yeah, there's the locked door. I'll just go
This
left and
door
right.
is locked but unbarred. With the right key, it should open.
Okay, I mean, these are just unlocked, though, apparently.
An ogre glowers at you, nostrils flared with rage. You have found Gnarl drops a key as he crumples to the floor.
Okay. Thank you. There's a dude up there. We'll take out the dude. Probably this is a long way. How'd she get up here so fast? What the heck? Like, oh, there's a ladder here. I'm like, what the heck? How did she got some crazy jump.
A thunderous howl splits the air. You have realized a Krug. As Krug falls, something small and metal clatters to the ground. A key.
There's a collectible up there. Oh, it's right back there. I know. My hireling's gonna get up here first, and she's gonna take care of the witch doctor while I shimmy around here for the collectible. And some crate smashing. We're not even getting close to a thing for breakables, so you probably have to like really break everything if you want that, which I have been breaking less than I usually do, at least my first playthroughs. Okay, well, gates are open, but definitely this place is trapped, but here we go. Okay, and that is a shrine. This is the second key. Okay, I thought there were just 2 keys for that one door. This is just the second key.
Flames leap high from braziers in this grand chamber. You have found the heart of Splinterskull, Chief Yarkuch's throne room.
Okie dokes. Well, let's go for it. I mean, there's gotta be an optional on the sides there, right?
The hate flames from Yarkuch's eyes as he sags to the ground. The chieftain of Splinterskull is slain.
Yeah, we only got Onslaught. Maybe that's because we killed him. Oh, his key? What does his key do? Does it just open his chest? I think it did. There's just nothing here. I mean, I gotta check out the sides. I think it's just gonna be two chests that are inaccessible because they're hidden behind secret doors. Okay. I mean, I'll see if my hireling can spot the other one. Actually, I mean, I know this is probably not gonna work, but I'm gonna try it. Do I have any more? Okay, let's go for it. Oh, it worked.
The secret door rumbles open, revealing a room
Definitely
behind
gonna be
it.
trapped.
This must be one of Yarkuch's hidden treasuries.
Okay, same thing on the other side too. Even though, like, yeah, this is just random stuff, and I don't really care about it. I guess you have to do this first if you want the XP for it. Yeah, okay. Interesting. This one also looks like it has an even more brutal
The passage
long
behind the
path
secret
full of
door
traps.
is still and silent.
But
You
maybe
have
it's
found
just like,
one of Yarkuch's hidden treasuries.
maybe it's just gonna be like firing stuff the whole way. Or maybe there's nothing? Ooh, heavy mace. Okay, it's like a stat stick for spellcasters. Yeah, this is about what I expected. You can just sneak around this way. Okay. Alright. So that was the assault on Splinterskull. Let's finish out and collect our end reward. I think that's it.
The hobgoblins here do not seem hostile. In fact, their chief beckons you closer.
All right, so Ungert leans forward, a hungry gleam in his eyes. Tell me true. I've heard rumors, but I must hear it from your mouth. What news from Splinterskull? First, let's talk about Ryan Reward. Nah, we'll tell him. Yarkuch is dead. Splinterskull's power is broken. A look of bloodthirsty glee sparks in Ungert's eyes. He throws back his head and lets out a furious war whoop. Yarn! Oh, I alone shall rule in Dargoon's name. You've done well by me and earned your pay. From now on, you'll be counted a friend of the Dargul. Take your reward, and may your sword never be long a thirsting. So, I mean, that sounds like he's just saying, yeah, you're gonna get a lot of favor for this, but it's not Dargul favor. It is House P favor. But you know what? We'll take it. Okay, so we got hand wraps, which are irrelevant for us. We got a club, lesser goblinoid bane with intimidate. I mean, I guess if it was I guess if you're a fighter, maybe you're happy to use this if you're fighting goblinoids. I think this is the first time also that we're starting to see uh increased base damage rating on weapons because we see the 1.5. Um, great sword, long sword. So I think I read on the wiki that if for each item it will roll randomly to see if whether you get the named item or whether you get a random item. Then on your third playthrough, they will all be the named items. So we missed out on getting offered the great sword. We missed out on getting offered the long sword, which I mean I'll take a quick look here. The great sword has Elfbane on it, and the long sword I guess there isn't a longsword. I guess the longsword was just a random item. Yeah, I'm not seeing one on the list. Okay. Totemic staff. Ooh, summon monster 3. So I saw summon monster 2 on another staff in I think the Seal of Chanticleer, and I was tempted to take that. Just because I think it'd be cool to be able to summon a thing. This is just like a backup if I don't like anything else somehow. I think I know what the black wolf skin belt is. I think it's just oh, it's con 3 and an augment slot. Okay. And because it is level 5, according to my restrictions, I can start putting level 4 augments in there. So I could get a +3, I think, strength. So that would be an upgrade over my current loincloth I've been using. I might take that. Give me con and strength. Dexterous +3 boots. That replaces probably Krug spiked boots, which are striding 10 with a green augment slot, which is kind of cool. Sonic resistance. That replaced the wolfskin cloak, which I wanted, which literally just has a couple augment slots, but that means it's very flexible. It does kind of a lot of different things, whatever you want. The gloves. Oh, this replaces the strength gloves I would have liked. Okay. But yeah, before I put any augments in any of this stuff, whatever I take, I will do it at least 3 times. And then on the third time, if we'll see if I got all the stuff that I wanted before I do it anymore. And then I'll worry about squeezing these into my current build with other augments. Is helmet, chainmail, heavy armor. Oh, right. I think I could have gotten heavy armor from this. Is that right? I could have gotten half plate, War Master's half plate, which would have been a base 13 to AC. Okay, so the thing that I didn't get here would have been really good. Spider Silk Robe, Axe Box 2. What's that? I mean, not relevant for me, but that would be cool for a caster. This obviously would be cool for a light armor user. Even look at this, +8. That's almost as good as the +9 that I currently have on what I'm wearing. I mean, obviously, what I'm currently wearing also has other benefits too, but Splinterskull Docet, Blade Master's Bracers, a dex item. So I've been holding on. I've been wearing literally these same spear block bracers ever since Korthos Island. Ever since I got them. The only thing I wore before them was something that had a aid clicky on it, which I used like twice. A dex item would be good. That would be +1 AC basically, and then the yellow augment slot could be something else. So I might take those. Devotion, positive, negative. Yeah, okay. Not really that relevant for me. Okay, this is something I took on another life, just have a death ward item, but currently my actually I didn't ever switched back to my regular goggles. But my current amulet, my neck slot has um death death ward on it. And then this is more nullification. Okay. So, of all this stuff, I think that the named item that was most relevant to me, this was kind of cool, but uh so I guess because it just has an enhancement bonus in this, it doesn't have caster stats on it. If I was someone who used a quarterstaff like a monk, you could just take this, throw a couple red augments and rubies in there, ruby augments in there. It'd be pretty cool. Um, so the belt or the bracers. The belt gives me hit points and yeah, the belt gives me hit points and an augment slot. And then the other one gives me dex and an augment slot. Do I care more about dex or con? That's a good question. Dex is kind of literally just AC and reflex saves, but reflex saves do matter for me because I can't do anything else about traps. Hmm, kind of a tricky choice here. I know it's probably boring watching me sitting here pondering this. I'll come to a decision and well, I here actually because I want both, I'm probably just going to get both at different times. Probably the belt is more relevant now. Yeah. I do really like the spear block though. So let's take the belt for sure. Okay. Okay. There we go. So that was the assault on Splinterskull. Not quite sure what we're going to be doing next video, but it'll be a surprise, I guess. See you in the next one. Thanks for watching.